Welcome to another TPO Fly of the Month, and I don't know, the Mark Petitjean tool has been a lot of fun, so we're going to keep going with it. We're going to go with it till we're done. And also too, I promise that we're going to make a hatch matching series of flies. So fly that's coming up is going to be the Hendrickson hatch, coming up in about 2 weeks, give or take. It's going to take place on all the Catskill streams, all the New Jersey streams. It's going to make its way up to Connecticut, Massachusetts, then Maine. So for this fly here, we're going to use the Mark Petitjean magic tool. So here I'm going to put the light on, alright, so you can see. Now I took 2 large pieces of CDC, I put them together, I splayed them, both. Now, I'm going to take them both and I'm going to put them right in the middle of the tool. 1 second there. One end there. One end there. And I'm going to pull down. And they both fit right inside. There. Now, I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to cut one side. I'm going to cut the other. Okay. Now, another step to getting this ready is I'm going to take the pincher, as I call it. I'm going to pinch. Okay, now I'm going to cut the feather right at the stem. And that's later going to become our hackle. So here, now, for the hook, we're going to use a Tiemco 103 BL in a size 13. That's the perfect size for the Hendricksons. Alright, this is going to be an emerger. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to make a post. We're going to make a post out of tan CDC, because that's not only going to help our fly float, but it's also going to provide some additional visibility, so that we could see this fly from far away, even if there's some sun glare in the middle of the day, because usually the Hendricksons hatch during the middle of the day when there's lots of sun in the water. So if you're looking here, I'm taking them all and I'm going to line them all up. Alright, so there, I'm going to take those and I'm going to tie them right on top of the hook shank, just like that. And I'm going to take a few thread wraps back. Now, I'm going to cut this like I did with all the other ones, going back toward the CDC, make a few more thread wraps. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to lift it up, and now I'm going to start to make a post, just like I would with a parachute fly. Now it's very interesting that somebody who's very familiar with the CDC brought this up and said, that this is not exactly the way Mark Petitjean would have used the CDC. But that's the best part about fly fishing. You take what you like from certain things, you combine them, and you make it work for you. And I can tell you that yesterday during a blueing olive hatch, the fish really liked this design of fly. So now I have my trailing shuck with Zelon. I'm going to cut. Now for my dubbing, I'm going to use Delaware River Club Red Brown, which is an excellent color for dark Hendricksons. It's actually my color of choice. Now I'm going to dub this very lightly. Okay. Now I'm going to take this little bit of guard hair here, and I'm going to pull that out. Now I'm just going to dub the fly very sparse at the abdomen, and as I get to the thorax, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. Now I'm going to come in front of my parachute, and I'm going to taper the body of the fly here. Now, I get to this point here, I'm going to take a little bit of dubbing off, And if you look, you know, it doesn't take too long to make these flies. There's not a lot of parts. So now I'm going to split the thread. Hopefully this goes a little quicker than it did earlier today, because this could be this is the biggest pain when making these flies. So I'm going to use the hooks, the hook point. The cat wants out. Can't blame him. Alright. Now that I have the thread split, I'm going to take my clip with the CDC in it, with the dubbing in it. It's going to become my parachute. I'm going to pull down on the thread. I'm going to release. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to trim a little bit of the longer hairs. Okay, now we're going to spin it. And now I'm going to wrap my parachute. So if you look, this fly has the very visible parachute. It's got the nice lifelike looking wing. And it's going to float like a cork because it's trapping all that air. So this year, when you go to fish that Hendrickson hatch, wherever you're going, whether it's the Farmington, whether it's the Delaware, whether it's the Beaver Killer, Willowemock, or even the South Branch of the Raritan, make sure to tie up a couple of these and give them a go. Have at it.